Hi everybody and welcome. It's Debbie with Debbie's Therapy. Before I show you my December daily, I almost forgot what it was called for a minute. I wanted to say thank you and welcome. There seems to be quite a few new subscribers, which makes me super happy. I am sharing today my December daily for this year. As I've shared before in past videos, I love to get Lynette from Cheaply Chic's journals, but I missed out, or I thought I missed out this year because they sold out so quickly, which is so great for her, and I completely understand why. But I was bummed, so then I decided I was in the process of making this. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but then I decided to go ahead and make it and have it be my December daily. And then on the way home from our family's house on Thanksgiving, I was perusing Facebook because I wasn't driving, I was passengering it. And I saw Lynette had a post that she released a few more, so I was able to get my hands on one of those journals as well. And so that is over here, and I've been working on that. And I'll use that I am using that already for a different purpose. But this is my little gal. It was a dollar store book. I did gut it and then put in, as you can see, just one signature. It's just no doubt about it going to be chubby because this is the 6th, and yeah. The cover was inspired by Gail Agostinelli, who I think when she did her cover, she said it was inspired by someone else. But as you know, that's kind of how it goes, to use this cardboard and kind of make these layers. And I love that little vintage image. And so here we go. As always, I love to start with The Story Begins. I haven't filled this in, but I'll tell the story of how this came to be, the December daily. And you'll see some of my stuff is filled out and may not make sense, but the first page, my son and I got matching jammies, as we do, and so we broke them out and have been wearing them off and on since. This was our dinner. We love the sandwiches at Chick-fil-A, but apparently, new to me, Popeyes has a chicken sandwich, and my son loved them, so we got chicken sandwiches, and so I documented the chicken sandwich, and did a tip-in with just some washi tape. And then this, journaling, this was Cyber Monday, so I documented that. This has a tag and a pocket, documentation on the back, and then this is just trimmed with lace. And I did some of this beforehand and then just kind of jumped into it, as you'll see. And then some of it I tweak and add to on the day that I'm documenting. So there you go, more documentation. I haven't printed photos yet. I don't think I have any quite yet. I didn't do yesterday, and then this would be today. So we can flip through a little faster now. This just has a kind of a little collage with just some scraps. I am big into using all my scraps. I did buy a couple of pieces of Christmas paper, and then, as I said, the journal from Lynette. But other than that, I'm like, I didn't buy anything for fall. I'm trying to just work through what I have because I have a lot and I don't have a lot of space to store it. So here we go with this tuck space. It's a triple, so there's this spot, and then this little side with this little cutie girl. I love her. Look how cute she is. But she's kind of finicky to get back in her place. So, and it has a little lace pull. I trimmed with rickrack because who doesn't love rickrack? Some people maybe, but, and then this flip open tag just tucks in. Binder paper. Another little collaged corner. It's a combination of different papers. These are coffee dyed, not tea dyed. My light's kind of bright. It's either too bright or not bright enough. So I hope it doesn't wash it out. And then this is wallpaper and a tag that has been sewn with some coffee stained paper. This is a little paper sack, traditions, and then a little Santa card on some scrapbooking music paper. Oops. Bingo card. Little 3x4 card I made when I used to do Project Life, and that was left over. Coffee dyed paper, lace, square lace doily. Again, another one of those cute vintage images that makes a nice little tuck spot for just a little paper folio. It folds out. And it's kind of a combination. I did some brights, some vintage looks, and I just kind of did whatever mood I was in using whatever I had at hand. And believe me, I mean, I have enough to do any one theme. It was more about what mood was I in as I was working on it, which is fine. I like a kind of eclectic Christmas. And then this page, 2 little journaling cards that fit in here. I apologize for my chipped nails. This morning, my son went to work not too early, but early enough on a Saturday. And I decided to tidy up our breezeway. We have this great breezeway in between, it's in the front part of our house and connects our garage and the house, and it's open, but it's covered. And so the boys, my son and his friends, tend to hang out there sometimes when it's not super cold. We live in California, so how cold can it be? But where it's not too cold. And so it just tends to get messy. Plus the wind whips through there, so it needs to be hosed out. Well, I thought that would just take a few minutes. And then as I do, just got one of those wild hairs tickling me, and I decided to reorganize a whole bunch of stuff. I have one of those big closets. I love this stamp. It is so, so pretty. I have one of those big closets in the garage, and I decided I wanted that in the breezeway to hold all my storage because I reorganize so much and I hate trekking into the garage every time. So I emptied that and then rearranged some things in the breezeway, and then I had to figure out how to get that in because it's ginormous and I'm just one person, and I didn't want to wait till my son got home because I'm impatient like that. And so that took a while. Anyway, what was supposed to take like 10 minutes straightening out the breezeway took, let's see, all morning and part of the afternoon. But I love what was done. So this is a book page from a children's book, The Night Before Christmas. And those were great images all on their own, so I haven't done anything to them. I don't know that I will. This is the Dollar Store Bling. It actually really can dress up a page, and I like it because it has a low profile. It doesn't stick out that much. Some stamping here. Another kind of collage layered piece with cardboard paper stripped apart, lace, ribbon, scrapbook paper, and a cutout, I believe, from maybe a Graphic 45 paper. Another pocket, little journaling cards, 2-sided. Lots of room for journaling. I love to leave space for journaling and or photos. This is an envelope. Nothing in here at the moment, but certainly could be. More tea stained paper, or actually coffee stained. Lace trim. This is sewn along the edges and backed with some vintage lined paper. This is a decorated paper clip, so that comes on and off. And then this is just a folded piece of coffee dyed paper. Another sack. Oh, I didn't put a tag in there. with space for a tag or just folded up letter. This is a more whimsical page with the Me and My Big Idea stickers that I've had for 700 years. And then space to journal on the back. I thought it was cute on this more kind of cheery paper. The other part of the lace doily. Some stamping. The cars with the trucks. The cars with the trucks. The cars with the trees. And then a envelope that I altered, which fits in there. Another sack with naughty or nice, and it just says naughty. And then another tag sewn with the other part of that wallpaper. Coffee dyed paper. Little tiny collage in the corner, half of a doily, Rick Rack trim, a vellum envelope that I had with a tag that just slips in there, mix of kind of bright and then, I don't know what style that would be, maybe a blend of kind of country-ish, I don't know. Coffee stain paper, I love when I have one pan that makes that design. I love when that happens all random like that. And then a little tag flip out in this layered piece. More tags in, it's kind of a library pocket, but I actually made them as we do. And then lots of little trim and froofies all over the place. And there you go. And then the back page with another vintage card trimmed in. Oh, I did a fancy sewing trim on that one with that vintage lined paper from my dad. So there you have it. At the risk of this video getting too long, I'll show you what I have done in my Cheaply Chic journal in another video. And we'll go from there. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. And again, to my new subbies, thank you for joining in. And I hope you find some inspiration as you watch. And I'll talk to all of you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.